Hey guys, what is up? It is Casadorperfect here, once again bringing you another Pokemon Wi-Fi Battle video. Yes, it is an RU/UU match. Now, actually, I'm joking, it is an RU match, but it doesn't really matter. So let's go ahead and get started. This is against CrispyMelon44 from my Skype account. So he actually challenged me to a battle and I accepted it. So let's go ahead and start off the battle here. As you can see, he's gonna lead over the Rotom. I believe this is the mowing form or something like that. And he's gonna go for the Fold switch out into his Quillfish as I go for the Trick. He actually gets the intimidating like ability or something on my Kid, which is unfortunate, but it doesn't really matter because I'm a special orientated Mesprit, so everything is alright. I get a Toxic Orb on the Quillfish and I get the leftovers in return, which is good. Now I can be recovering a little bit of HP every single turn, and I'm gonna go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks. As you can see, he also tried to set up on me, which is gonna be the Toxic Spikes, and he's gonna be able to actually set 2 layers of Toxic Spike, which is pretty good. And I'll give him credits for that. I actually wanted to attack him right off the bat, but I really thought, well, if I don't allow him to set up right now, I won't be able to set up later because he might send out something that might just, you know, finish off my Kid in one shot. So I might as well just allow him to set up Toxic Spikes so I can get my Stealth Rocks on and also finish him off with a Psychic. So that really works out in the end. And there is absolutely nothing on my team that can be really hurt too much by the Toxic Spikes, so I'm not really too afraid of that. He's gonna send out the Gardevoir, as you can see right now, guys. He's gonna go for the Focus Blast, actually predicting me to switch out into Steelix, me thinking that he might go for something along the lines of Shadow Ball, but I wasn't really too stupid. I pretty much saw through his strategy, so I stayed in and took that Focus Blast like a beast, and I went for the knockoff just to get off that Life Orb that is pretty much boosting the power of those stack from that Gardevoir. So as you can see right now, we're gonna do a double switch, and I'm gonna get the typing disadvantage. As you can see right now, guys, I could have switched it out and prevent the Honchkrow from dying here, but I really wanted to confirm one little thing. Does this Rhyperior have Solid Rock? If so, I am just pretty much, you know, I have to work around that. But in order for me to know that, I need to sacrifice my Honchkrow. So I basically noticed that by looking at the damage that my superpower did to that Honchkrow, it's not enough. So I might as well just that is just pretty much showing me and throwing it to my face that it's got Solid Rock ability. So I know that. Now I'm gonna send out my Swordsman, just pretty much making sure that I send out something that can 4 times super effective hit that Rhyperior for the 1-hit KO. So I send out my Swordsman, as you can see, and I'm gonna go for the Aqua Tail. Unfortunately, he saw right through my strategy, which is pretty much obvious. He was pretty much expecting the Surf instead of the Aqua Tail, but it doesn't really matter. They are both water type attacks, and they were both super effective 4 times against the Rhyperior. So as you can see, he sends out the Machoke to take the hits, and judging by the damage, that Machoke has got the Evolite, which is very good on his part. It makes that Machoke really sturdy, by the way. So he's gonna go for the Dynamic Punch on the switch as I bring out my Kid, gets the Dynamic Punch to the face, punch that like a monster, didn't really do that much damage, so I'm really happy about the defenses of Kid. Right now I'm gonna be confused and hit myself in the confusion, which is really bad. For those of you who didn't know, Dynamic Punch actually confuses the user, or no, not the user, but the target whenever it lands. So yeah, that sucks. But anyways, he's gonna bring out the Moltres. As you can see, I'm gonna hit myself once again in the confusion, and that's gonna give him a free turn to set up a substitute, which is gonna be really bad. I see that recovers a little bit of HP with the leftovers. And I do basically the same, and I don't even know why I'm actually holding my microphone like this. I might as well just hold it like this. Yes, I want to believe that you guys can hear me a little bit better like this. But anyways, he's got a substitute on, and I really need to get rid of that substitute, because if I don't, I might get a lot of trouble from that. So I just pretty much wanted to sacrifice my Kid and stay in and just go for the Psychic, just trying to take out the substitute, because as long as that Moltres is got a substitute, I'm not gonna be able to take him down. So at this point he goes for the Toxic, and that just goes to show that this Moltres is actually not a physical or a special orientated Moltres, in any case not an offensive Moltres. So that it pretty much shows me that he is a very bulky variant, and it doesn't really matter what kind of moveset he's got so far. I might as well just switch out and go out into my Kingler, because at this point he could potentially go for the substitute, or he could have gone for the Roost. I was 100% sure that it would not attack me on this turn, so I was really safe to actually make the switch into my Kingler and then go for the Crab Hammer on the next turn and finish off the Moltres. Goddamn motorcycle, bitch ass motherfucker. Jesus Christ, just interrupting my narration right now. But anyways, I'm gonna go for the Crab Hammer in this turn, just trying to finish off the Moltres, because Moltres is gonna be a real big pain in the ass if I don't finish him off real quick. And even though I got my Stealth Rocks up, but you know, he can always just roost off the damage, and he's pretty fast as well. So Crab Hammer to the face on the Machoke, and I'm gonna finish him off with 2 Crab Hammers. And I was really happy that none of those did miss, because Crab Hammer, every time I really needed to hit, it always freaking misses. I don't even know what's going on with that, but yeah, let's go ahead and take that. Anyways, I am going to make a switch into my Steelix here, predicting the Leaf Storm, and judging by the damage right now, this thing is definitely choice specs, because oh my god, a standard Leaf Storm will not kill my Steelix, and I know that because, you know, I know my Steelix, and I've always faced a lot of Rotom forms, and I know that the mowing form using Leaf Storm, when it's scarfed, it's not gonna KO a Steelix, but when it's specs, it's gonna KO the Steelix. So that pretty much told me that he's pretty much you know, what is it, choice specs. So I sent out my Tauros here, and I know for a fact that he is going to make a switch into the Rhyperior. So instead of going for the Rock Climb, I went for the Iron Head, and that pretty much pays off. I do get a critical hit on the Rhyperior, but it didn't really matter too much, because I still have a Kingler on my team that pretty much rape phase that Rhyperior 24/7. So anyways, the Rhyperior goes down as it brings out the what is it, the Moltres once again into the field. He thought that I was maybe choiced in some way, because he did not see the Life Orb recoil, but that just goes to show that Sheer Force always tricks persons, because Sheer Force pretty much removes the fact that you get damaged from the item itself every time you attack someone. So he maybe he was thinking that I was Choice Bandit or something like that, or Choice Scarf. So I go for the Rock Slide and surprise attack his Moltres. I take him out, which is good, and now he's gonna bring out the Rotom mowing form, and he's gonna go for another Leaf Storm, and I'm gonna father out this time. I cook it. And basically the reason being for why I actually switched out my Tauros was because I really wanted to reset the damage amount of the damage input of the toxic spikes that he got earlier on me, or the toxic basically on me. So I might as well just send out Tauros once again and go for the Rock Climb and just finish him off, which is very good. Now he's got only 1 Pokemon left, and I want to believe that it is Sandy. Yes, it is the Gardevoir. And Gardevoir, pretty much, its only hope right now is to outspeed me, but since he is not Choice Scarf, he's not gonna be able to outspeed me, because my Tauros is max speed, and it's got basically 350 speed, so that's really high. And I'm gonna be able to finish him off with a Rock Climb, so that's pretty good game. What is your name again? CrispyMelon44, guys. If you are interested in his Wi-Fi battles, the link will be down in the description, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to check out my 2 latest videos, and I'll be checking you guys later on my next video. Peace.